crying, laughing. He was like, oh shit.
That's the most cold-blooded stuff in the world. I mean, the
Dude.
Diaz brothers, blatantly smoking pot and beating up their opponents is one thing. But to brag about doing an entire weekend of cocaine.
Dude, Jon Jones is a bad motherfucker.
Because, nobody just does cocaine, right? That means you were drinking, probably hooking up with hookers or whatever. I mean, that seems to be how most people do cocaine. I don't know how it works, but it doesn't seem like that thing you just do by yourself.
You know what? Jon Jones could be the best of all time. Really could. Still, he's only 30 years old. You got to realize.
There's only one way for us to know. Daniel Cormier has to do cocaine for a weekend
No.
and fight.
No.
I cut you off though.
I think Daniel in that fight was hampered by emotion, and I think that Jon really got under his skin and really taunted to the point where it was detrimental to him. He got overcome with emotion. Jon is a good shit talker, man. We did an interview where I sat in the middle and Daniel sat to my right and Jon sat to my left. And dude, Jon's ruthless. He's so ruthless.
It's a whole nother part of the game. You rack it up there with, with boxing and jiu-jitsu and
But you didn't even get to see it. They didn't even put part of it online. The best shit.
But I'm just saying about shit talking overall.
But I'm saying Jon Jones is shit talking to Daniel Cormier. The best part didn't even get online. The best part, he was calling him his pussy. He's like, he goes, you're my pussy. He goes, you're always going to be my pussy. He goes, I'll fuck you up every time we fight.
Oh my God.
It's just like, he's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens. He goes, every time we fight, I'll fuck you up. He goes, you're supposed to be a big-time wrestler? He goes, I took you down, man. He goes, you're an Olympic wrestler? I took you down. He's like, I beat your ass. And Daniel was very mad. I mean, the two of them it was very intense.
That was that face-to-face interview?
Yeah, it was intense.
You were in the middle in like a director's chair, right?
No, that's how Max Kellerman does it. I was in a director's chair. Max Kellerman does it, I think, better, honestly. Because what Max Kellerman does is he sort of faces the screen and the fighters face each other, beside him to his right and to his left. We had it almost in like a sort of a semicircle. And so the fighters, it would have been better if we did it at a table, the way HBO did it. But it was the only time we ever did it, and it was very, very intense. It was very intense. Jon Jones he's a bad motherfucker, dude. And like DC had this whole crew with him, and Jon Jones was like, I'll fuck all you up. I'll fuck you up. He goes, don't look at me, big boy. I'll fuck you up. Like dudes just scare at him. The dudes just stare at him and try to give him some attitude. Jon just straight up looks at him and was like, I'll fuck you up. Don't look at me like that.
You think he's going to make it to this fight?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. He's not going to fuck this up. And what's fascinating to me is when you watch these guys jawing at each other when no one can see. That's when you know there's no press. There's me and a couple other people that are around that are UFC employees. Like, this is real. Like, this is two guys trying to get under each other's skin, and Jon was very good at it. So this was after the first fight when they were supposed to fight for the second time, then it got canceled, and Jon got stripped and the whole deal. So now they're finally going to go after it. But Jon's only been back in the octagon once since then against Ovince St. Preux.
Yeah, I remember that. I was at the bar, the comedy store.
So all this shit's been going down, and the only time Jon's been in the cage since all this shit went down is the Ovince St. Preux. Since they were originally going to rematch, he fought Ovince St. Preux. He beat him off.
It seemed like he was off.
Could be. I think Ovince St. Preux is real good, too.
Yeah.
And I also think he wasn't planning for Ovince St. Preux. He was planning for someone else, you know? That was when Daniel got injured, wasn't it? No. Did Daniel get injured? I don't even remember. I'm not even going to look it up. How about that, folks? The point being, that's an interesting fight, man, because they're going to go at it again in July, and now Cormier's got all this momentum on his side. Cormier beat Rumble. He defended against Gustafsson. Or did he beat Gustafsson to win it? Because it was...
No, Rumble beat Gustafsson. Cormier beat Rumble.
No, Cormier beat Rumble to win it. That's how he got the title. That's right. And then he defended against Gustafsson.
Yeah.
And then he defended against Rumble. Yeah.
And he fought Silva in a non-title match in between.
That's right. Yeah, that was a weird fight.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Double leg takedown, shoot low, follow through.
Yeah, he just...
Fundamentals. Bigger man that's a wrestler should... I mean, if it's one of those, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it things, right?
Yeah. Well, Cormier is just such a stud wrestler. You ever see his fight with Dan Henderson?
It's been a while.
Dan Henderson, who's a beast. You know, he's a former Olympic wrestler himself, but just not really the same size. And Cormier just threw him around, man. I mean, just threw him all over the place. I think he choked him out, too. I think he choked him unconscious. But he just manhandled him. And you realize, like, how strong Cormier really is and how good his wrestling really is. It's, like, super, super high-level shit, man.
That fight last night that stole the show was LaShawn? Who's that? LaShawn?
Chase Sherman and Rashad Colton.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Good lord.
Rock'em sock'em robots.
Crazy.
In an octagon. It was interesting because, and again, like, I don't know what you guys are saying in commentary. You're just far enough away where I can't hear you. But, like, I noticed that the guy, not LaShawn, but his opponent...
Rashad.
LaShawn.
Just give him some random black name.
I'm from an all-black neighborhood. I just call everybody LaShawn. He was kicking Rashad's leg over and over again to where Rashad couldn't use it.
Yeah.
But then he kept going for this knockout instead of just keeping attacking the leg. Like, what do you think about that?
Well, he definitely got a little anxious, and he allowed Rashad to get back into it by whopping him with some haymakers, but, you know, it's just part of what's going to come with experience. He's a young kid. I think he's only 24 years old, 24 or 25, Sherman. And if I remember correctly, and he's under the tutelage of Alan Belcher, and so he's like, I think he's got like real potential, man. He's also done some work in Albuquerque. I think he was there with Winklejohn and the Jackson people in Albuquerque. So great coaching. Looked real good, man. Looked real good on his feet, and just it was a slobber knocker, man. A crazy back and forth heavyweight fight. But if that kid can get it together, like, he's got real good movement, real good kicks. You just got to make good choices. Like, decide when to go in, when to charge for, when to put yourself in danger. He didn't have to. He could have kept doing what he was doing. That dude was kind of incapacitated with those leg kicks.
Yeah, it was a fireworks show.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones where... is that guy from American Top Team too?
Who? Rashad?